let's go ahead and turn on the lights for you. Show you that type of situation. These European headlights are awesome. Lots of light. Looks like I forgot to pull that out. Go ahead and get that guy going. Alright. Oops. Still didn't work. That should probably do it. Oh, you know what? Looks like they might be on. It just a little dim. Alright. Those work. I'm not trying to say they don't. I'm not trying to fool you or anything. They definitely work. Maybe just hard to see at this point. Here's the indicator. Well, let's just use the hazard. If the hazard works, then both indicators work. So, hazards are on. I'm going to shut the car off here because I'm going to give you a chance to hear it start. Here's your hazards. Anyway, the lights work, and if they don't, it's just a light bulb situation. So, but as far as I know, everything's working light-wise. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Here is the door. Turn these lights off. I'm gonna turn those hazards off, and we're gonna start looking at the interior. Here's that part from the outside I showed you earlier. I replaced that to, water gets in there when you're driving, so you got to get that fixed. Or you don't have to get it fixed. This has worked just fine. Maybe you might want that done though. So here's a look at the instrument cluster, mileage, clock, which is working. It is in fact 4:03. Here's a typical issue, a little dash crack. Not, obviously pretty small, but still there nonetheless, so mention it. A couple other ones there. Woodwork looks pretty good. Other door. And woodwork. Here's your climate control. If I owned this car for 10 years, I would change that to manual. Here's an upgraded radio, which comes out of one speaker currently. Woodwork. Alright, now let's take a look at the passenger seat. As you can see, it is almost perfect. There is one spot right here, one crack, and that's it. The worst part of the interior is probably on this armrest here. Here's the bottom of it, which is fine still, but the top has cracked. That happened recently. I drove up to Boston and back down to Tallahassee, and the cold weather seems to have caused that to crack. Here is my seat, or the driver's seat. Perfect condition again. Nothing to complain. I mean, classic spring is a little softer over here, but I wouldn't, as far as compared to other cars, it's very negligible. Here's the rear. Oh, let me get that put up so this goes back. Here's your rear seats. There's a little sun damage on these puppies right there. You can see those dark spots, and well, that's about it really. And there's a couple cracks, but on a coupe I don't think you're going to be really going back here, so that's that. Let's go ahead and look at some of the electronics. Door. There's the door. just fine. I guess what I'm going to go ahead and do is turn the car back on for you. There's the glow plug light coming on. That's a pretty typical start. The starter, as I'll mention in the ad, has a dead spot in it, but has never left me stranded. Alright. Windows. There's your passenger window. And there's your passenger window coming up. Here's your, oh, that was driver window. Here's passenger window. And it's not the quickest, but it's an old car, and that's why you like it, because it's quirky. Here's sunroof. And sunroof close. And radio. One speaker. You can hear it. And now you don't. That's fortunate. The antenna is also broken, so unless you got a tape, you're listening to nothing or the beautiful sound of that lovely diesel engine. Heat. This is off right now. As you can see, it's still off, as I told you with the brake booster hose, but the defrost blows something fierce, comes out one temperature, and that's the temperature of the engine. And that part has been replaced, which I've probably mentioned on the ad. Okay, I'm going to turn that off because it's hot. I'm in Florida. Let's see, what else is there to possibly say? I mean, this light works here. That's on. Maybe I'll give you a little drive. Alright, put it in drive. And let's see, I don't think I'm going to do a drive holding a camera. That doesn't seem smart. Anyway, here's, you can see the temperature of the engine. It was warm when I started it. That's about pretty normal par for the course there as far as how hot the engine gets. Fuel goes down, or the oil pressure is down. I'm going to hit the gas here and see it goes right back up. I think that is everything that I could possibly tell you about this car. If I forget something, I will include it in my description. So I hope you enjoyed that. And happy bidding, or make me an offer, and we'll see if we can arrange something. So signing off. Okay.